Okay, here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get that vent in a hole down here. But I went a little too close to the corner. Thankfully I stopped and checked out that I wasn't killing cutting any wires or fuel lines or brake lines. So there it is. But it's an ugly hole, and this isn't going to fit yet. So I have a lot more cutting to do, but this guy, cranking through it. It's a close fit, but there's a big huge beam on this side, a big beam on that side, and wide open on both of these sides. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do about the 1 inch. I'm off by 1 inch. The sides are good. So stay tuned to see how I figure out how to get through it without breaking anything. Okay, so about 45 minutes later from the last time I talked with you, the vent is in. So here is the magical vent. I'm not going to show you what I had to do to get that in, but I had to cut through half a cross beam, and the other half is still good. So I had to bend it down, and I had to pull the vents out that would close it, because there's no way. I just cut a little bit of the cross beam on one side, and there was no way I could get it. And with a pry bar, and actually this guy worked the best for some reason, I was able to bend that little section of cross beam back enough to lay this down in there. And all I have to do is seal up around the cracks here so bugs won't get in, and then put a little bug screen around there so that they'll also not get in. But anyway, it's in now, and now I can actually feel air. I can feel air right now coming in, and I'm assuming it's going out the top where my fantastic fan is done. So I'm taking a break because both my batteries are now dead, and I'm dirty, and I busted the heck out of my knuckle. I won't even show you that. It was bleeding like crazy. But I mean, just busted, busted the skin away. But that was a big job getting that. This was easy. That was tough because of the cross beams. But it's in, and we now have cross ventilation working. And I'm going to go get these charged up and go sit with my wife at Starbucks and wash my hands and take a breath. Thanks for being with me. Hi folks. I keep saying folks, and I never have talked on video before, so I don't know why I do that. It's just natural, so if it annoys you, that's too bad, because I don't even mean to be doing it. It doesn't even sound natural for me to say it, but I've never really talked on video, So I never really showed the finished product and what I did to get the floor vent in, so come over here and take a look straight down on it. And look down inside so you can see it's just straight down to the ground. Mm-hmm. Back up a little bit. And then, so that's the vent itself. So, this is what I had to cut away. String. This piece right there, that piece right there where those eyelets are, this is the part. This is half of the beam. So the other half is still perfectly intact, but it was in the way, and so I cut through it.
Oopsie-daisies, right? I mean, that was a mistake, kind of.
Well, I didn't mean, yes. I didn't. Yeah. I would have put it somewhere else if I'd have realized, but I'd already started. So,
yeah.
So there it is. So I had to peel this back, so it still has one full side, the full bottom, and part of the upside, and then I had to bend it back with just pliers and wrenches and stuff. Anything I could jam in those holes and bend backwards. I almost went and bought a sledgehammer, but I got it without it. But I did remember to move this out of the way, or I would have cut that too. So I got that moved out of the way nicely, And so that's that. And
So honey, what would you advise somebody else with this same Sprinter? Where would you advise them to put the vent?
well, if it were me again, I would have put it this way, long ways in the same spot, right here.
Okay.
Right there, it would fit perfect. No obstructions.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
that's not what happened. So
Right.
So anyway, when it's cold out, I will replace the vent.
The bottom part of it?
I will replace this vent with a piece of insulation that slides in,
Oh, okay.
so that no air can come in. But we've really noticed a really good difference in warmth and coolness. You can feel that breeze just flowing straight through. So it's
Through
really
the van
nice. Through
because
the
of
van.
the two vents now. Yeah. Yeah. Great. Good job, babe.